Hello and welcome, dear Earthlings. Thank you for coming to my channel. Those of you that don't know me, I am Elaine Rodriguez, also known as Light of Elaine, and I am an intuitive healer, energy alchemist, and soul coach here to help you with removing the energetic imbalances that get in the way of you living your most fulfilling life. Today, we're going to discuss the energetics for the rest of the year. As I post this video, it is December 5th, and we are in Sagittarius season for about a week now, a little over a week. And we can expect a lot of adventurous momentum with fun energy, very connected to truth seeking. Sagittarius is a fire sign, and it's the masculine energy, and it's the time of year where we're moving pretty fast to get stuff done, but nonetheless it helps us tune into travel ideas, adventure ideas, understanding where you are and where you want to go. We're going to end this year with another Mercury retrograde. We love those, so I'm going to speak about that a little bit later. The first thing that we want to look at is, as of yesterday, Venus, the planet of love, money, and value, switched signs to Scorpio. And Venus has played a major role in our lives this specific quarter season, half of the year, with owning the two eclipses that we had in October, the solar and the lunar. So Venus now is entering Scorpio. Scorpio is a very intense sign. It's a sign of the underworld. We just left Scorpio season, and I know you probably felt it too. There was a lot of shadow work, a lot of deep stuff coming up, a little bit painful. So now that Venus is in Scorpio, she doesn't like to be in Scorpio. She doesn't feel very comfortable there, because Scorpio is like a sign connected to like a Mars energy, which is very masculine. Although Scorpio is a feminine water sign, it is a deeper, darker sign. So we are now feeling like we have to stand up for our truth more, and we have to honor where we are and not settle, because Scorpions do not settle and they don't take any nonsense. It's just more Venus has an edge to her. So coupled with that, and then we have Neptune, the planet of dreams and illusion, is going direct tomorrow on the 6th. So we've been in a retrograde with Neptune for about 5 months. So when the planet of dreaming, illusions, fantasy is in retrograde, we kind of see things through rose-colored glasses. And now we're going to see the truth of a situation. So coupling that with Venus being in Scorpio, we're going to see what's really underneath and what is the reality of what we want, or what we love, or what we care about. Things are going to feel more clear now as to your aspirations and goals, what you're moving into. Then we have on the 13th, the new moon in Sagittarius, which is coinciding with Mercury going retrograde for the remainder of the year. Now, Mercury right now is in Capricorn. Mercury is the planet of communication, our thought process, how we think. So Capricorn, that's actually my Mercury is in Capricorn. It's like you want to make sure that you have a plan, that you're thorough, and you think things through before acting. So it's going to go in retrograde, and it's going to go back to Sag, because when it goes to retrograde, it moves backwards. So it starts to review. So most of the retrogrades, when we think about Mercury, is like, oh my God, there's going to be miscommunication. There's going to be a lot of issues with technology, a lot of blunders with travel, a lot of just glitches with text messages, emails, and so forth. So this one is going to not be as intense, because we're going to really think about what we want. It's a reflection, refocus, and it falls nicely with the holiday season, because usually people want to go slower. So we're going to review, right? and it's going to then move back into Sag to help us bring it forward before it returns to Capricorn again. Where no, it's going to land in Sag. So we're going to go back and review what we want, and then it's going to go into the forward motion for the new year. So it's also like you want to just think about when you are communicating, where is this coming from? Like, are you communicating from a place of fear, of higher self understanding of what you really want? Or are you just being like on autopilot responding to whatever comes first? So it's going to allow you to continue to go inward and really hone in on what it is that you want. And assess, because when we start a new year, it's like a new chapter. Although we know based on the astrology year and the wheel of sacred, the cycle, we're now entering a winter solstice, Yule, on the 21st. So there's going to be longer nights and shorter days. And as we are nature beings, we're supposed to be more inward, more in our yin energy, going into more of the chrysalis energy, thinking about things that you want to create, birthing a new you. It really isn't a time to start doing like, New Year's resolutions the way we're taught through the secular world. So it's different when you really understand what's going on the higher perspective, and also with the way the earth works, right? We have these seasons, and it's going to be darker, and it's going to get you to be a little bit more down sometimes if you get depressed when it's dark. You want to get that vitamin D going. You want to go out and get sun. You want to do things to self-regulate and ensure that you keep your spirit up, even though it's a time to be more reflective. And then we're going to end with a full moon in Cancer. The Cancer is the mother sign. It's emotional. It's deep. It's about wanting to return home. So it's right there at the smack of the holiday season, all these things happening. You want to connect with your loved ones and know that even though some things may not have aligned for you this year the way you wanted, 2024 is a number 8 year, and it's more abundant. And even though there's going to be some changes, which obviously won't get into now, like April, May, major changes next year with the energetics, you want to look at the review of the year and think about how much you've grown and how much you have overcome, and birthing that new reality moving forward. We can't go back and change things, but we can like revisit and move forward and create a new ending to our story. We get to rewrite tapes. We get to retell the story a different way. So wherever you've been this year, if something didn't pan out the way you wanted, if you feel like you're not aligned with where you're supposed to be at this time, know that it's okay. You're still moving forward, and you are right in a breaking point of a new reality. That it's like we start to jump timelines, and when you look back, you're just not where you were, even though you're still not where you want to be. Embrace where you are, and that's the beauty of the journey, right? Not just the destination, but how you evolved, how you became, how you arrived at those deeper knowings and understandings of self. So I'm going to pull a few cards just to get some more insight from Spirit and the universe. And I just recently expanded my business. Those of you that are local or watching from wherever, I've taken on 2 other practitioners who are amazing, and they're offering unique modalities. So you want to take a look at those. One being the emotion code, emotion body balance, which really goes into specific timelines as to when you received certain painful points and triggers that were inherited, and you want to be able to go deep and release those emotions so that they're not lodged in your body. And then we have a crown consciousness modality that you can access if you are just starting your journey or you want to um, reignite it. So there's other things going on. So you can check out my website at lightofelaine.com and see what's going on there. There's going to be a lot more events for next year. I'm going to try to put a couple more on Zoom, but I feel like I'm building a bigger community here. And hopefully that will give me the opportunity to build more on the online platform. But to be continued, and thank you all who celebrated my 5-year anniversary for Light of Elaine and supported me during this transition and this expansion. I am truly grateful and excited for what continues to await us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to just pull some moon cards now that we're in a waning period right now before the reset of new moon in Sag. I know it's a time where everyone gets like overwhelmed with the holidays. It's time to release control. When we have resistance to growing, it like holds us back and we do not have control of anything. We think we do. It's like an illusion. It's like you want to get to the place where you just fall back and allow yourself to be guided. Lighten up. So release control and lighten up. We can't take everything so serious. Another one is forgiveness. A lot of us are still carrying major blocks around mother and father healing that is holding us back. And we want to release that. We don't want to bring this with us. You know, we want to like move beyond that and really focus on our authentic selves. Let's see what messages we have from angels and ancestors. Trust and thrive. That's part of releasing control, trusting, so that you can lighten up and let yourself go so you can thrive. Sometimes, yeah, when we hold on, we create the blocks because when you worry, you're praying for something that you don't want to happen because you're focusing so hard on it. Set your sights higher. This goes perfectly with the end of the year where you are reviewing where you want to go for next year. Dare to elevate yourself to the next level and see yourself achieving that. I'm going to pull one more from our angels and ancestors. Make plans and focus. So set your sights higher, make plans and focus. Focus. This is Capricorn energy. This is let's make this happen energy because we will be moving into Capricorn later this month. And there's a lot happening right now. We had a big Mars Cazimi last month, the ending that another a 2-year period in Scorpio, and we're shifting direction on where we want to grow and heal. So words of abundance. You have the ability to manifest instantly by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in a loving and optimistic manner, and that is what you will attract for yourself and others. Getting your mind right is super important because the mind consists of many areas that we don't always utilize, but as you start to connect more and know that you have the power to manifest through your thinking, and you can draw in that abundance, but use the right words. They say words are spells, right? Spelling words. So the words that we use are very important. It is safe for you to receive. The more you allow yourself to receive, the resources will become available to you to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit of good coming to you and through, and allow the world to bless you. Those of you that are givers, you have a hard time receiving. I'm the same way. And we then get stressed out because we're off balance. Moonlighting. Start working on your dream career, even if it means part-time while you're working on your regular job. Soon you will see your career take flight and fully support you. So it's more about manifesting, more about creating your reality and allowing to come in to receive it, because we're stepping into Pluto and Aquarius this coming first quarter. And Aquarius and Pluto is all about doing what you love, being passionate about what you do. And we want to have the right mindset. We want to have an abundant mindset, not lack, not negative, not victim, or playing the old tapes over and over. Do you remember, like back in the day, I'm revealing my age, with the turntables? It's like you just keeps going, scratching the same freaking tape over and over and over. No. Make 2023 where you release the lack thinking. You are the co-creator of your universe, and you are connected to source. So you have the ability to create your reality through having an abundant mindset. We're going to end with a couple of Ascendant Master messages to see who comes through for us. What does the universe and the collective need? What information do you have for us to receive from our wonderful Ascended Masters? We have Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is and follow your intuition. And you may be getting any message from this reading, this video that you may need to hear. And I feel like there's a lot of different messages coming through. It's not one main theme, but if there's something that resonates with you, please do share below in the comment. Divine Order, Lady Portia. Do what you feel is right. An important lesson is unfolding. So when you trust your intuition and you are guided from that place, you allow divine order to happen for you. When I started this expansion, literally 2 months ago, I was approached about acquiring more space and doing more. And I had literally like less than 4 weeks to actually make it happen. The people were just showing up. The support was coming through. It was like magic. When you are in alignment for what you are supposed to do, what your calling is, it just happens and flows into place. But you have to trust where you're being guided, and you have to listen to your intuition and know that something outside of you is making things happen. But again, you have to have the right intentions. You have the right mentality, the right thinking. You need to believe and trust. And the last one is faith. Stay calm and trust the good in yourself and others. See the light in the world. Humanity and benevolence. We sometimes want to blame people for all the things that hurt us and trigger us. And we do not serve ourselves well when we only see the negatives in others and in ourselves. Because if there's something that you're projecting out there, there's a very good chance that it is within you, and they're showing a mirror back to you of what is happening. So you want to see the good in others and understand that maybe that person's going through something. Maybe it's something with their shadow that they are having to deal with, but you happen to be the person that shows them it. And even when it hurts or when it doesn't feel good, you need to trust that there is a lesson in everything. And you want to stay calm and in acceptance so that you can move through it a lot faster and not harbor in anything that's a misunderstanding. Because remember, when you're pointing a finger at someone, you have three fingers returning back to you. So there's always a lesson and there's always a learning and an understanding that is to take place within you. So I just want to do a little connection prayer for you all, just sending you light. So take a moment and take a deep breath for me, filling all the way up, holding, acknowledging all that is, and then slowly exhaling out. Connecting to your heart space, sinking in, breathing in deeper and deeper, allowing yourself to feel calm and know that you are being guided in every way. Just connect to this energy that I'm sending you. Receive it and allow it to permeate all of you. Tingling your crown and your third eye, moving down to your throat, filling your heart with this new light energy. Choosing to grow within so that you may expand on the outside. No longer seeking outside validation and approval, but connecting to your self-worthiness, your self-go, your self-love, and your self-worth in every way. Receiving this light to illuminate the parts of you that have felt hurt and abandoned, that have felt alone and afraid. Letting this light come through you now. Feeling your self be supported by Mother Earth, Gaia, and all the angels, holding you up as you continue to take every step forward, one by one, elevating yourself more and more, connecting to your higher self, and being guided by the Most High. You are loved, you are guided, and you are protected. May the rest of 2023 be a beautiful time to assess and align with all that you desire this coming year. Know that you are a child of the cosmos and the universe. You belong here, and you deserve the utmost happiness, joy, and healing. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Diwali, all of the holidays that you celebrate. May you continue to rise up together in unity consciousness as we're all one. Much love.